Hello, this is Brooks with Thompson Machine. So we weren't going to do this before the 4th of July, but this can is just so awesome we got to show it to you guys. This is our new Thompson Machine Horizon 22. This is in its 10 baffle full configuration, and this is the quietest 22 can I have ever personally heard. Obviously we could make a 3-foot long 2-inch diameter 22 can and it might be a tad quieter, but I think that's past the point of diminishing returns there. But anyway, this thing's amazing. It's amazing for a couple of reasons. It's a modular 22 can, so basically it's a muzzle cap, a base cap, or a base cup, and 10 baffles. So that in and of itself isn't unique. There are some modular cans on the market, but this thing is unique in that you can actually tune it to your host gun. So we have 4 long baffles that space the baffles farther apart, and then it includes 6 shorter baffles. And basically, in the silencer industry, we all try to tune our cans so that they're a happy medium of sounding good on both shorter barreled hosts, pistol hosts, or SBR hosts and rifle hosts. And it's kind of a hard battle to fight because you're dealing with a lot of difference as far as gas volumes, gas speeds, and temperatures and whatnot. A lot of times you have a 22 can that's magic on a pistol but doesn't meter relatively well on a rifle host, or it's a magic on a rifle and it's not great on a pistol. So with this thing, you can actually take it and tune it to your individual gun. I mean, I haven't taken the time to figure out how many possible configurations there are, but there are quite a few. So what you got is 4 long baffles and 6 short baffles. And just my personal preference on a pistol, how I like to shoot this thing so far, what I've kind of gravitated to, is a 4 long baffle at the rear and a 3 short baffle at the front. So you end up with a 7 baffle configuration and 5 1/4 inches in length. So it's a very petite 22 can. It's also only 990 in diameter, 0.990 in diameter, so it's under an inch in diameter. On a rifle host, what I really like and what I've gravitated to after playing with it, and I'm telling you, you could play with this thing for hours. I mean, Richard and I have taken it apart and shot it in all these different configurations, and we still have tons of other configurations we haven't even tried yet. So what I like on a rifle host is just 6 of the short baffles, because you're dealing with lower gas speed, lower pressure in a rifle, and the closer spaced baffles tend to work better. So what you end up with is a 4 1/4 inch 22 rifle can that's just silly quiet. I mean, it's as quiet as any 6-inch 22 can on the market on a rifle. So anyway, they're going to be coming in a clear anodized finish. It's bead blasted and clear anodized, so you get a nice satiny finish. The base cup is grade 5 titanium, so your registered part is titanium. It's almost impossible to get a baffle strike on your base cup, so if something bad happens, you get a strike on your baffles. They're all, of course, replaceable by us in the future if you damage them. Baffles are 70-75. This thing in a long configuration is 6.85 inches, but of course you can go down to like an inch, inch and a half. I haven't even measured the shortest configuration because it's just silly. It's actually really quiet with like 2 or 3 baffles on a rifle, so if you absolutely want the tiniest little package you can get, you can go with 3 short baffles on a rifle, and it's just silly. Or if you want to shoot it wet on a Beretta Bobcat or something like that, go for a James Bond package. So anyway, Thompson Machine Horizon 22. I think this is really our coolest 22 can to date, certainly, and possibly our coolest silencer to date, period. Another feature of it, you don't need tools to take it apart. We put these little flutes, these little slots in here so that you get good grip. The whole thing weighs 3.3 ounces, which is, remarkably light. The front cap, so anyway, don't need a tool to take the baffles apart. They come apart pretty easily. Only need to be hand snug. You don't want to get super grippy with it. The front cap, aside from being aesthetically very pleasing, accepts a 3/8 inch Allen wrench, or you can use a quick set key. It goes right into these slots, so most of you have a quick set key on your key ring. The base cap is cut for a 5/8 inch hex, so you can use a 5/8 inch open end wrench if you happen to get it stuck. You probably won't need it, but if you need it, and of course you don't want to ever tighten anything too tight, there's no need in, you know, really cranking down on anything. But a 5/8 inch open end wrench or a 5/8 inch 6-point socket works really well. Don't use a 12-point because, you know, you'll chew up your corners. But 6-point socket goes right on there if you ever get it stuck. So it's a really cool can. We probably try to put a lot of thought into it, try to put a lot of features we'd want. No special tools. Super easy to take apart and clean. And we're actually working on one right now. We've shot probably 200, 250 rounds through it without taking it apart. We're going to shoot another 200 or so today, and then we're going to take it apart for you guys in a later video. So tune in, like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, do whatever you do on Instagram. I don't think we have Twitter.